participating in an exercise here. We're trying to create a sentence from words that are randomly shared. We're having an exciting conversation with Khalaha in the house. I'm so excited to be hosting this all Gen Z theatre collective that is doing global rounds, representing and flying Kenya's flag all over the world. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Deru. And thank you, Michael, for coming through.
Appreciate it.
Tell us, what is Khalaha, first of all?
Well, Khalaha, we are a theatre collective based in Nairobi, Kenya. And we tell stories that are African because that is what we've always wanted to do. And now we are doing it. So yetu ni ya kusema na kutenda.
Nyinyi wa kusema na kutenda. Na mumetenda sana.
Tumetenda? Umeona vile tumetenda?
Kutenda mumetenda.
Tumetenda tenda.
Because last year mulianza wapi? Kigali. With the
Running for my life.
With the Ubuntu festivals. And then mukaenda Kid Fest. With the Repeat After Me.
Yes.
Flip. Kid Fest, then
then Ubuntu.
Yes.
Alafu mukaenda Pakistan. Alafu mukaenda Bloemfontein, South Africa. Alafu mukumaliza Bloemfontein, mukaenda Johannesburg.
Thank you.
So tell us about your decision to actually take on touring vis-a-vis just doing shows locally here all the time.
I think the idea has always been to make sure that the stories we tell have enough intention to last the story as long as you want it to last. So the idea, Running for My Life was first done in 2024, and to date we are still touring it. So the idea is to tell these stories as many times as we want to tell them because they are there to be told, so we will tell them. So that has always been the idea.
You know, when people see you on social media and they see the pictures of you traveling the world, I'm sure they're inspired by it, but do they know the journey? So let's get to the truths of touring. What are some of the obstacles, challenges, mountains you've had to climb to make sure that your tours are successful?
I'm really glad you brought that up because I think it has this image that, oh my God, you're traveling the world, which I must say, like, we're grateful for and it's an amazing experience. But I think I'll start with the most obvious: money. Like, money is such a big problem in theatre as a whole, obviously, but even for touring, you have to find different ways, different innovative ways to stay in different places, travel to those places. Some festivals obviously are very gracious and they facilitate the transport and accommodation for you. But sometimes you're very intent about the fact that your story needs to be told. And also, like, going to one festival can open doors for so many others. So we have gone by bus to Rwanda, 24 hours. Tired, we're tired, our backs are aching, but we have a show the next day and we haven't slept. We have had to figure out food for ourselves, or, like, you know, we want to extend the trip. I think the one that was the most challenging for us was when we did Running for My Life, but we did it in South Africa in 2 different locations, and we had to produce one of those on our own. So we had to do it from scratch, find resources, find venues in a country that we've never been to, a country where we only know like 3 people at most, and some of them are not even in theatre. So, you know, like, having to figure out how to maximize on our networks, and even the translating a story, like, that's very home to Kenya.
Absolutely, that's actually very, very
to
key.
International audiences without losing the meaning of the story, and making sure that even if it's like it's about a Kenyan athlete or a Kenyan story, it still touches everybody else. Because also, as much as we're doing storytelling, we want to create an impact with what we're doing. And yeah, man, the support of our people has been great. We've gone places because of our people, our family, our friends. They've really been supportive. And yeah, the Kenya theatre industry is great. Our peers have also been big parts of us, coming to tell them, Sasa tuko na show. Okay, just please, when we are big, we'll be paying big things and we'll remember you. So I think those are just the different things that we've encountered. And yeah, there's so many, in fact.
So in theatre, are we looking for people to support, or you want people to come and invest? Because that has been a serious language issue.
That's a serious
Yes. Do you want people to support, or you want people to invest?
I'm going to say a little bit of both. Because, again, you can only invest in something you want to support. I think that's how I look at it. But at the end of the day, even when we were beginning, it has always been it has always been that support first for you, especially because we are fairly new. Some of our fans saw us for the first time during our first production, and looking at where we've come from and where we are at the moment, it's just because they saw something that they liked from people that they didn't know that they happened to like, and they chose to stay with us. That is support. And the fact that they have continued to pay tickets and come to our shows, fill out Alliance Française 3 consecutive nights, that's a big achievement.
Yeah.
And that's investment that you are grateful for from them.
So what's your roles? What are your roles in this organization of
now
young
that's a
people?
conversation.
Now me, what I'll say, because his answer was very rainbows. We want investment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I can start with my role and tie back to that. My role is producer. I started as a production manager who didn't know anything about theatre except what I've watched on stage. And then kind of like deviated into the fact that, okay, yeah, like things need to be run and things need to be, you know, done. And so my work is to make sure that the operations are flowing. It's like project management, if I could simplify it. Make sure that the budgets, the money we have is making that show look fabulous.
The math is also mathing.
The math is to math, locating like places that, let's say like, he'll tell us what he does, but when he has a vision or my director, Chadota, has a vision, I try to make sure as much as possible that I can bring it to life and within the means we have. And that's why I say investment now is, as a producer, the money is a very important thing. And we need people to put put chunks on us so that we can do big things, and because the ideas are very there with the creatives, and so yeah, something to make us fly and do our work.
You said vision and you pointed at him, so we're thinking he's the brains behind the stories. Is it?
No, not fully. Not fully.
Yeah.
I think with our roles, and hers is a bit isolated because she came in, we brought her in particularly for that purpose, logistics, and she's doing one hell of a job at it. I'll say that for sure. Yeah. So with us, roles are defined as per the projects we are doing. Like recently, Running for My Life was written and directed by Chadota. And performed by her. Shout out to our founder.
Yeah.
She's our founder and CEO, yes. And for instance, I designed the sound alongside Marichu for that play. But we come to a play like Repeat After Me, which was our first production, where I was the writer and the director as well. So our roles keep on shifting as we try to figure out our ground within the company as well. So it's it's not yet definite, but we have brains for sure.
Oh yeah,
we have brains all over. People can do anything.
So let's talk about those brains, because in between the first year, what are some of the great lessons that you've learned in the 1 year, the first year of your existence as Khalaha? What are some of the great lessons that you've picked up?
I'll start by saying we have, first of all, like just to shout her out again, our CEO and founder, Chadota, she's not here with us right now, but she is somebody who I can say that I've learned a lot from her specifically. One of the lessons is sometimes when you want something, you need to go for it without accepting like no for an answer. She's really, when she has a vision, she'll be like, this is what I want. And it's also for us to support her and be like, okay, we're going to make sure this happens, you know? So that's one of the lessons I'd say, like just having a vision for something and going for it like non-stop until it's done. That's my first one. I don't know if Mike has that.
Yeah, I think we've also learned to be bold because it's not easy to, for not even 1 year. Well, we did 1 year juicy.
Yeah.
But we've done all that. And it's not because it was easy. In fact, it has been difficult, so difficult. But we just did it because we were bold with what we were trying to do. We were bold because we believe in these stories. So it took some time for us to be like, okay, let's just do it. Because we can. And that's what I think for me, that has been something that I've noticed.
I love that audacity. Let's do it because we can.
Yeah, we can. So let's do it. Yeah.
So, tell me, because you guys are also growing up at the same time, how are you handling these dynamics of growing up? Because some of you are soon going to get married, going to have children and stuff like that. Okay, I am sorry.
Wait.
Hold up.
We are all growing. You are not what you were last year.
Yes.
So how are you handling these dynamics of your personal growth and the dynamics of this baby that you're growing as a team?
It's, before even Teru answers, because I know you have something to say about that. It's a challenge, and it's a beautiful challenge, because the thing we get to see ourselves grow as ourselves, me as Mike, her as Theru, shout out to daughter, Howie as Howie, shout out Howie. We see ourselves grow up as people, but then we also see how our minds are expanding as project comes and goes. Project, you can see that. Allow me to mention something. When they took the play Running for My Life to South Africa, Howie was our stage manager. He had never done that before, but he was so good at it. And now he's sitting somewhere and thinking about, oh, where can I do that again? That's because he did it.
Yeah.
And that for me, that is so beautiful to see the growth in our minds, because it's so clear. It's so clear. And rest assured, they're going to be seeing a lot of that, our minds on stage.
And
yeah,
that's
so it's
fantastic.
yeah. It's amazing to see.
The only curiosity I have, because I know you didn't come from theatre directly, but the curiosity I have, most young people are going for visual, they're going for TV and film, and you guys, I know you do a little bit of that as well, but your focus is in theatre. Why theatre?
Man, I can say that I think it's a really beautiful experience to see people act live, in real life, where they don't have time to say cut or, you know, let's take that again. You know, it's raw. It's like, it's very raw, it's very natural. And to be a part of something that like brings that to life is really cool. So I think, and then now you see there's also a lot of mechanics you have to think about, because how do I show this effect that I saw on a TV show once, but I want it to happen in real life on a stage, you know? So there's so many different plays where for real there's a chicken on stage and you're like, how did that happen? You know, like, so there's so many like different things that happen in theater that are so beautiful to see.
Yes, and even before you continue, I think that makes theatre sort of alive, because you get to see that you have to present the story. The moment play meanza, it will start and it will finish as it is. Up to that point, ikianza, you have no business saying anything. You just have to sit down and experience the experience. And that is what becomes something that we want to give to people. Yes, just sit and experience the story and this world.
And
Audience reactions.
The emotion is a big thing.
The emotion is a big thing.
Because you'll say something on stage and I can respond to you. You know, like...
Right there, right now.
I'm interplay with you. Like, it's the emotion is, you're exchanging emotions with the people on stage. And even us on stage, our goal is to give you that emotion so that you can feel it and be with us on the stage.
Because that's what keeps the audience glued, you know, that emotional engagement. And so, talking of audiences, what are some of the audience feedback that you have received that has made you, oh my God, we're doing the right thing. We're in the right place. This is our home.
I really remember one, and I always quote this. After our very first production, Repeat After Me, someone called me outside and told us actually, he was like, okay, oh, so where can I get that book? It's such an interesting story. Where can I buy it? And I'm like, okay, oh, I wrote it. Huh? Oh, it was written by you guys. Yes. Yeah, and who did what? We're like, it's the whoever you saw on stage.
Yeah.
We are the people who did it. And for him, it was the fact that we are so young to be doing what he saw on stage. And that for me was like the it moment. Was like, okay, you're doing the right thing, guys. It might be tough, but it's the right thing for you.
Wow.
It was very warm.
What about you, Theru? Any experience, feedback that shocked you or impressed you?
I can say that there's one where I was producing I wasn't around at that particular time, and a friend of mine got her mom to watch the show, and her mom was like, that show was so good, please tell me when there's another one. I'm bringing more people. Like, and I've never met her in real life. She doesn't know me. She's not supporting me because she knows me and she's trying to, even the friend who I'm talking about, I had met her like a month before, you know. So somebody who has been there, we've not had any personal interaction, and the support is not just the one of ati friends and family or anything. It's, ikitu nimeona, imebamba, and I want to come back. That was something that I've seen that was like, okay, like, kuna kakitu tunafanya, you know, with
Which is
something.
impressive. But you support your family and friends ni muhimu.
Comes by, come through. Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so we were trying to make something here, and I don't think we have finished, but let's just try real quick before we finish.
Okay.
These are artists, so let's create. We have was, flu, grace, introduction, accommodation. Yeah, let's go. Make a sentence real quick. Real quick.
Grace is a name now.
Was, grace, color, production, free, accommodation. To be
All right.
continued.
All right.
Are we gonna do this?
We are gonna do it. We are gonna try. All
In
right.
3.
All right. Grace is free from something worse than flu.
That she got from the accommodation.
And now her face is colored.
Well, give it another try.
You know what? Yes, it is colored.
Yeah, she is colorful.
Let's give our parting shots. What do we have to say about what we are doing, where we're doing it, how we're doing it, and how can we get involved, how can we get other people involved in Matters Theatre?
Amazing. Make sure to be, there are spaces on IG where theatre is being promoted daily. Make sure to find them. You can find us at Khalaha on IG, almost every social media platform. We are there. And guys, please come to theatre. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Those who've been there can tell you for sure. Come watch a play. Utapenda. Yeah.
I think the Kenyan theatre space is a really beautiful place. I think it could grow so much more, and it needs us, the same way we support our own music, we need people to come and actually, don't watch theatre because you're coming to support Dero. Come because theatre is a good experience for yourself. Because theatre is somewhere you can go sit down, you watch a play about trees and you want to plant a tree when you leave that room, you know. So I think it's a good space for all of us. And as he said, we are all over Instagram. There's also Nikipi Kiko kwenye jukwaa. I know it's a bit mouthy, but that's the point. It's basically also a thing that we've kind of have started as well, where our founder was like, I don't just want to promote myself, I want to promote theatre in Kenya. And so it's somewhere where we give reviews on different shows that are happening in Kenya so that people can, one, grow in the theatre space. We want to make sure that we're producing the best in Kenya and growing together. So the reviews are to make sure that we're, yes, telling people about what's happening, but also to tell them that, okay, this is how we can grow, this is how we can make things better. And so we're a community who watch shows together, critique shows together, and just help each other grow and help the theatre space get better.
I cannot thank you enough for being here with us, Deru and Michael from Khalaha.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for joining us and for the insights that you've shared with us. I'm sure if you're a beginner theatre maker, you felt inspired to do something, because they said, you know, take up the mantle, go for it and do it. This wraps up TV47 Prime. My name is Wakiom Zenge. We will see you tomorrow. Right now, me and the sign interpreter are going to sign out. Good night.